So you all go into the room.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
3 steps.
Tall iron candlesticks stand in alcoves. Their candles ignite as you enter,
Ooh, fire.
All the way around the room.
casting flickering light upon the walls, causing scattered amber to glitter.
That wasn't me, guys.
Me neither.
May not like this place.
Let's inspect it. See if we can find our piece of char.
So you're in these catacombs.
Mm-hmm.
There's walls. You can tell sort of. It looks like it's at least a U shape. Once you tell where you're at. You go to the west or east.
Which side it smell less dead?
Good point.
Cool. 19 perception.
Everything looks the same. Goes quarter. Looks like it goes in both
Cut
terms.
back.
Looks, but does one side smell less dead?
There's tons of dead people in front of you guys.
Okay.
Now, there are.
Are they like rattling, moving, or just being held by the amber?
It looks like they've been encased by
Okay.
amber.
Just checking to
Did
see if they're
they
making
make
faces
faces
back.
How close did you get to them?
Close enough to make a face at them.
That's pretty far. I can look. I'm making faces at Washington. I'm making a face at Hawaii.
Yeah.
30 feet. I don't know.
Okay, we get within 30 feet.
Oh, well, the door is within 20.
Oh, okay.
So we get within 10.
But nothing happens. You just sort of see reflections of the amber, especially with the light glinting.
Okay.
So that's it. You can go east or west.
So upon a quick inspection of this area, we don't see any.
Unless you want to touch some of the bodies.
We don't see any
I don't know if that's a good
pieces
idea,
of
sir.
statues.
Don't you want to touch the bodies?
The moon.
Amber shiny.
It's not real rock, man. It doesn't count. It's tree sap.
Sap.
All right. I say east.
I'm good with that.
I had no opinion.
Meh.
I'm going to take east west. It's on
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just go.
For sake of board pieces, I'm going to turn us around this way. Okay.
So you go to the east. The niches set into the wall of this annex lie empty. You come in around a corner, you go east, and there's another opening. You look in, and when you go in there, the annex lies empty, except for a thick coat of dust. That's what you can tell at the edge of this room, which
I said Grumball down to flavor the dust.
you want to collect the dust.
Mm-hmm.
He said humans return to the earth.
Zombies, guys. Get ready.
We're collecting dust. The dust isn't dirt.
Yeah.
It's used to be people.
We go.
Moving cautiously. Druidcraft, flame in my hand for vision, depending on how dark it is.
Remember, there's candles lit up all over.
Okay.
including down the hall,
Everywhere, this
basically.
whole section.
Okay. So the whole place is well lit.
Mm-hmm. By crappy candles. But there's a lot of them.
All right. And then we walked down the hall.
So you walk down. Here now looks like it cuts back, and you see like looks like another L. So the room is probably like a square. So you go west, back.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna grab some dirt and mark the wall with which direction we came from to walk the square, just to make sure.
So interesting. Okay. Well, it seems to do a good job. So you
I turn back and look. Did it fall off into the ground?
Did you see him put the mark?
I
Turn
can.
and look.
Okay.
What mark? You see nothing on the walls except the amber glint.
So won't hold the mud.
This place is gonna make us be difficult with it. I didn't want to mar it. Pull out a dagger and I scratch it into the wall.
It's almost, you hear the, but it comes out almost as in a scream as it cuts into the amber and chips. It bleeds.
That's the way we came from.
It's like ooze, like sap.
No.
The wall live.
Is it going to heal itself? You know, like if we wait around a couple of minutes, is that mark going to disappear?
Do you want to wait around?
I'm just saying.
We go.
More sap comes out, covers it, and smooths back over, maybe. Like a.
I think it'd at least be bumpier where we made the mark.
Char don't want to live in wall.
We'll find out. You're not gonna live in a wall, buddy.
Nope.
The wall couldn't handle the cape.
It's not like anyone has any spells called melt into stone or anything.
Can't melt into amber.
Who says there's not something else? There are polymorph spells to polymorph into objects. Not to bore you or anything. So yeah, do you press on or do you go back?
We go.
We give it
Forward.
the Lee nails. And press on.
Yeah, so it looks like the corridor is about 50 feet.
Okay.
So you go to the end and turn the corner.
And turn the corner.
And again, it looks like it goes back north. So it's like, thinking it might be like a square. So you see a door to your west, or not door, but a turn to the west. So it's in the same place as the east. Remember, you all went in and there was an empty door. It looks like there's something. It's like parallel, like a reflection of the other side. Do you all go up and into that?
Yes.
Yep.
So you go in. You go in there, and again, it looks like there's some catacombs in there. They're cut in, slits. More skeletal remains fill these niches in the wall. This is a smaller annex, of course, but it's the size of the other one. But this one actually has amber husks that once preserved them. But you notice these are smashed beyond repair in this room.
Is it here?
She not say nothing to me.
You don't see any body parts this way. Like you don't see any of hers.
Yeah. We go. We keep going.
What are the chances something might have been buried in all those bodies back there? Just throwing that out there.
You want to dig through bodies? You cleric.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Like you got to turn undead. If anything's alive, it would automatically run from you.
Yeah.
Like you might as well be striking the beacon. But yeah, you do have the turn undead with the cleric. I think that's your channel divinity. Don't you?
Yeah,
Or
I was
seer.
gonna say, let
Are
me-
you seer or?
I'd have to go back and look.
But if anything was,
Turn
was,
un- no, wait.
is it
Seer undead. Sorry, turn undead. Yes.
So if anything is undead here, even if it doesn't want to, if you would pop it, it would be compelled to run away, to get as far as ways if it failed to save.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wish to use it, or you can gladly go and close those magically sealed doors. Not that they're magically sealed anymore, but.
Daddy,
Why don't
I ain't witches.
We come this far.
Yeah.
I say we do a quick scan and keep moving
Okay.
until your lady
It's
shit
an,
lets you know.
It's an idea. You know, we don't have to turn around and go back. Just keeping that in mind.
Yeah. It really be that easy.
I know.
Yeah. So we just keep scanning room by room until we find the piece.
Or something worse.
So do you all leave these catacombs?
Yeah.
And
Just
go
keep
back
prep.
into the big stuff. So
Yeah.
No, we're
We complete the
personnel.
square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you go through. Yeah, like you come back up, and that's where the door that you came in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
So
so
it
the main
does-
square. So it was a square with the two little alcoves.
Okay.
I know.
So now we're back in front of where the bodies are anyway.
Yeah, you're in the front where you came through the door. So do you go back out into the big old chamber where your reflections were screaming at you?
We can go the other way.
Why would they lock the nothing? I mean, it was a crypt. Maybe there were some goods in there that is not what we're seeking. I think that's one of the things that's going to happen a lot to us, man, is the stuff that we're not looking for is going to be in the way of what we're looking for. Okay.
Well, again, like one of those little side alcoves did have a bunch of stuff smashed up.
Oh yeah, the one Grumball said. So we go down to the right there to where it was, with the smashed door and alcoves.
So you want to go to the east?
Ja.
So let's go to the east. So again, you walk and all your again. I don't know if you're paying attention to your shadow or your reflections or what, but they're still making the faces. Sometimes they're covering their faces. So we're going to get to that. So you go through this another arch, and you go into the east corridor. The walls and ceilings of this great hall are coated in amber that glistens like fresh honey. So this is very thick amber. Dust covers a black marble floor, unlike in the other room. So you come into a black marble floor. To the north, the hall has collapsed, leaving a wall of rubble. Many amber doors lead from this hall, standing in the front of the south door, and there are 3 ugly women in tattered black gowns with brooms and black pointed hats down towards the bottom of the room.
You know Bozak. Hey, ladies.
Yep.
Could you help us out?
So they are trying, at the far end, they're trying to open a door.
Oh.
So one of them looks back and like, oh. And then looks back and whispers to the others too. And they all stop what they're doing and they all turn in unison. Oh. Big, strong adventurers. Maybe you can help us with this door.
I don't trust him.
So we we seek things to help our village up in the mountains. We're very poor, and we keep sending our big strong men, and they don't come back from here.
Mm-hmm.
So they in turn sent the Sisters of Fate?
Thank you.
They're like, there's no more men left, so we've come to help them.
Oh, how did they taste?
That's like
No, man.
they're sort of scrawny.
Mm-hmm. So does it seem to be like dirt in a way? Move earth?
Well, there's some type of door that they're trying to get through.
Well, I'm saying what seems to be the major obstacle between them and the door? Is it just the door itself?
Yeah, the door itself. They're trying to get through the door and they can't seem to get through the door.
Well, how'd you get in here?
It's like we climbed down. We've been coming here for days on end.
Climbed down, and I look up.
Remember, you are in the lower section. They're like, this last time we came down the steps and they shattered behind us. It's like, how did you get down? If the steps were impassable, did you climb? I didn't think they were there. The ceiling was solid.
You do not need to worry about how we arrived in this place. Just saying.
Well, let's take a look at that door.
Okay, so you go down towards the door.
Do they shuffle out of our way, or they seem to be intent?
Yes, they move out of the way. They are very.
Char's not taking his eyes off the women.
Yeah. I don't trust
I'm
him.
sensing undead.
All right, since you don't sense it, you don't sense undead.
Okay.
So the only thing in their possession is 3 brooms, and they've been trying to get the door. They get the doors open with 3 brooms. They're trying to wedge.
At least they're not passing an eyeball between each other.
No, it's not them, luckily.
Well, what I learned upstairs is some of these doors have a special knock, and I go over to the door and I go,
So it goes password.
Speak, friend, and enter.
Amber.
So,
Oh, good one.
so incorrect. 2 more guesses.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
And the witch is like, shh, or that's what you're basically been acting like. They're witches. They got brooms and stuff. It's like they're like, we can't get in. So it would take a great feat of strength, like
Who lived here?
or someone that could destroy magic.
You said you're from the village not far from here. Whose castle was this?
So we've always called it the Amber Temple.
The Amber Temple.
Or the ones that cause, or the Temple of the Lost, because whoever comes here generally is lost. But we know there's food and supplies in here, and sometimes great riches, maybe even silver.
Secrets, huh?
So would Char like to try to?
What is What is one of the names of your mistress?
Like ours.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it may be a password.
She doesn't seem to have been in this world.
Let's see. Huh.
15.
So this door seems very similar to the other door, though.
Slytherin.
I think this door magic too.
Yeah, but I don't have Dispel anymore. I just used the last.
Oh.
You can cast it at a higher level.
Unless she has a one-time use.
Yeah, I was gonna
Might
say I
just be
think
a
I only
use.
have it on the. Yeah, I don't have it above 3rd level. That is eat.
So it's a one-time use at 3rd level. Does that just
No,
word
she
use
has
on-
the spell. She used all of her 3rd level spell slots to cast it.
Yeah, I have no more.
Oh.
It just doesn't
Yeah, I have no
change
more-
what it does. You can cast it at a higher level. You can use any higher level spell slot to cast a spell that's a lower level.
No, some of them are just, some of them aren't upcastable. So unless it says that, they should show up in the list below. But if they don't, that
Mhm.
means they're just a.
Just that one level.
If they're not, if it doesn't show up as a 4th level.
Mm-mm.
So,
No, it doesn't show up anywhere else.
So at this point, while you're trying to see if you can muster the power to dispel magic, you notice the 3 witch-like ladies have circled around you, and they're like, "Oh, you're a strong one, not just in muscle like that one, but in arcane power." It's like, we could perform a ritual to give you the strength to cast what you need. So they're offering to do a ritual that would help you get your spell slot back for.
What do you need to do this?
Oh, and they pull out a bag and they stuff, and they're like, "We just need 10 minutes to prepare there. Strong boy, you."
Do we have 10 minutes to spare these ladies?
I would say yes, seeing as how we're not going to be moving
Can
forward
do without
without
it.
it.
You have to go through the door.
So they start they pull out stuff and they start marking the floor. Let's just say whatever they're wiping on the floor is red.
Stepping out of the circle.
So they're marking through and they're doing all this stuff, and they look and they see that you have a symbol on there. So then they're like, so they end up painting a circle, and it's all in the floor is black, right?
Yeah.
So they ended up painting a thick red circle with a black. With the black in it, and there said "step in."
Mm-hmm.
So the 3 of them then get like in a triangle formation right here, and they paint all the way up to you, and then they step back into the 3 to where the 3 triangles were in the circle, and they raise their hands and they start chanting. They're going to try to give some of their arcane power to you. To do this, you're going to need a constitution to absorb it, a constitution save.
Okay.
So you roll too high, you're going to reject it. So you'll need a 15 or under to accept.
That was a nat 20.
You can't choose to fail.
Well, no, like with a nat 20, that's your best possible outcome.
Oh, okay.
Success.
He
So it's
said
still
15 or below. I'm
a
like,
20.
oh.
The 20 is still always a success.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yes. So the best possible outcome. So you feel it, and you start pulling in their power. You sort of like it. Sort of like it a lot. How many spells? How many slots?
3.
3. You sort of suck all their magical power.
Yes!
from them. You get all 3 of their spell slots. You get all 3 of their spell slots. They can't stop giving it to you. You drain them of their power and their life. They're like, and you sort of suck them down, and they all 3 fall in corpses.
Agatha all along.
I haven't watched it yet, but so
I feel like I should be glowing purple right now.
yeah,
That's seriously, that's the color she glows too.
yeah. So you're glowing, and what's funny is the lines that were red change from emanating from you and flow and turn purple, and it sort of glows from you've got it. All but one broomstick is left, and it just sort of floats over to you and just hovering in front of you.
Got me right.
Char's gonna look at you and go,
That was awesome!
So you haven't get your 3 spell slots.
But did you mean to do that?
They gave willingly.
She just didn't stop. So now they're all dust.
I collect witch dust.
Oh, gosh. So I'll walk up to the door. Dispel magic.
Dispel magic.
Reach
Again,
out and-
it's another arcane lock.
Okay.
So since you've encountered the other one, yes, you break it, and again, this door also, and it doesn't become like a perfect seal. It's maybe a 1/4 inch apart. This door is.
They tasted weird.
You taste them?
Their power tasted weird.
So.
You just vampirized 3 witches.
Okay, I need someone. I need someone to roll 4 d10s though.
Oh jeez. What just popped? Everybody's reaching for dice.
got
Just
3
one.
right
You
there.
better roll one person to do it.
3, 7, 10, roll 1.
1. So 11.
It's 11. So when you do it, cracks like it's almost like a fog comes through of necrotic damage that comes through. So you all will, everyone that's in here will take that much necrotic damage.
Okay.
It fills the entire room, and like it sort of goes through.
So 11 points of necrotic.
Yeah, 11 points of necrotic. Do you go into the room?
I switched my little flamey thing to windy thing and get this nastiness away from us.
Oh, it was leaving on its own. It almost as
Well, I'm just helping it along.
almost like it had a mind of its own.
Were there eyes in it?
I think you all are coughing on necrotic too much to notice, if anything. You may swallow an astral eye or something, but anyway. I say the taste is pretty bad. Probably slightly better than whatever that was.
Just like
Imagine that left out with the cork undone for a few days, and it's probably what close to hot. So, do you open the doors? Like I said, that was just from the crack.
Stand back, Char, push open.
So,
Alright,
I'll
you
stand
open
back
it
and
up.
we'll push them open.
So Char opens it up. You see a small, not a very large room, but your eyes cannot help but look. An amber sarcophagus looks like a rough block of solid amber, 8 feet tall, 5 feet wide, and 5 feet thick, trapped inside a block that is a silver or wisp of utter darkness. more than a few inches long. The darkness is a vestige of a dead and hateful god. A shard of pure evil with shreds of sentience and awareness.
We found it!
The big box in here.
There is a box in there, but you feel
Compelled.
you feel
Drawn. Pulled.
Icky.
the room has walls of glazed armor, a floor of red marble. It is a rough-hewn shaft in the center of a 10-foot high ceiling. After that, you happen to notice there are 3 amber sarcophagi standing in alcoves, and above each sarcophagus floats a human skull withered in a green flame.
Was that where the witches came from?
So yes, so you see the big statue in the middle, but there are 3 sarcophagus in this room.
So do you want to pull the booby trap and make them pop out, or go after them and then pull the booby trap?
Charges want to hit.
Pull the booby trap!
So do you walk over with one of the sarcophaguses with one of the green flame skulls over it?
Yeah, I will.
Seems like something you do.
Yeah.
Or there happens to be 3 of you.
Yep, we could each go to one. I wonder if it's a key to open the one in the center, maybe.
I don't know.
Let's go find out.
I wonder.
You go left, I'll go right. You go straight up the middle. Yay!
Alright, so you go to the back of the room and
Ta-tink, ta-tink, ta-tink. Just grab one of those clear things real quick.
like I said, somewhere Scotty's like
Center statue.
having a stroke.
What?
Oh, I said somewhere Scotty's having a stroke.
Oh.
So
Because it's so impressive how fast we get stuff done.
Yeah.
So the skulls, and you come through, and it goes, "What is your offering?" And all three tell you. Say the same thing once you get up. It's like, "What is your offering?"
Fresh dust to 3 dead witches.
Okay, so that's your offering. Oh, you just give
Blood.
you give like life force. What's Char give?
Charge don't know what to do.
I mean, you could copy one of us, I'm sure. You want blood?
Char has fire.
It's made of green fire.
Yeah, I know. I'm
It's like I know.
trying to play it like
I know.
this.
I'm just saying. It's just like I'm just saying. It's made of fire.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna look at you and be like, one of the nails and just.
Haven't you all gotten some stuff in this temple?
Yeah, it's cool.
He doesn't want to give up his robe. That's not his fault.
Oh no, I'm gonna give them to you.
Oh,
Yeah, because I don't have no spaces for them.
What?
The robes.
You could have gave up the robe.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give
All right.
You got something. You get something.
So, where you went, you're on the east. Sort of, I guess.
Whichever.
So how you sort of lined it up.
Okay.
It says, "Welcome. You offer gift to Sakang, the soul hungerer. My gift to you for your life is the power to raise the recently deceased. This dark gift allows the beneficiary to cast the Raise Dead spell as an action. So you get to do it 3 times, and the gift vanishes. You get 3 free castings of Raise Dead. So when you do that, though, your eyes glow a sickly yellow, and you will continue to glow a sickly yellow until you use all 3. You also gain this. If I help someone, I expect a payment in return. That is a flaw that is given to your mindset. So if you would raise someone with that spell, you expect some type of payment of your choosing in return.
The spellcaster expects
Yes,
a payment. Okay.
You,
No,
like,
just make sure I understood.
Yes, just like how you gave something.
We gave a
like,
gift to
it's
receive
like
this.
You expect if you do this Raised Dead, you're going to need something. It's like you feel like.
Do we each get 3, or is it one?
That's just you. That's what you got.
See what you got.
Oh.
That's only you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That
okay.
was your gift. That's your sarcophagus.
Oh, okay. Missed that. I thought this was a group conversation.
No, that's you. Like I said, you're on the.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bozak is on the west sarcophagus. So the sarcophagus sort of cracks. The vestige within the sarcophagus offers a dark gift. Freak. Is it Freaky? Freaky? Queen of Poxes offers you this gift. Freaky's gift is the power of spreading disease. This dark gift allows the beneficiary to cast Contagion spell as an action. You are allowed to cast it 3 times and the gift will vanish. So your eyes glow. You now, no, it doesn't glow, sorry, I read it. The beneficiary now receives the gift that you reek of filth until you use it. Yeah,
Smelling skunky.
you smell like a bog.
Bog's egg.
Yeah, bog's egg.
Bog egg.
Or you smell like an unwashed ball sack. Either. Both is pretty bad.
Scotty is missing out on this
Yeah.
one.
Our last uninteresting offering is the blood. Oh, since you cut yourself, you both lost 1 HP.
Yeah.
So, it cracks, and it puts on the sarcophagus. The vestige within of the sarcophagus offers a dark gift. Wait, south, sorry. Yes. Zarin Hala, the howling storm. This power is to create lightning. This dark gift allows the beneficiary to cast lightning bolts as an action. And once it's been used 3 times, the dark gift has been finished. These are free. I'm not going to put them in your stuff, so you're all right now. So, but until you cast all 3, since you have this gift, one side of your face sags, losing all feeling.
Char had a mini stroke.
I didn't think you with your tongue hanging down. Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm so pretty.
Looking like dog pool.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
You'll be okay. You'll be pretty again soon. You just have to zap.
So you've all offered something in that middle one. So that haze that's round, there's that last sarcophagus inside. There's a haze. I'm reading to see. I'm getting ready. So, what I need for everybody is a charisma saving throw of 12. Thanks to this. You do not have to say if you pass or fail. So everyone made their save? Alright, I'm not telling you. If it did, until you get rid of all 3 of your gifts, your alignment switches to evil. You may keep that to yourselves. You may tell me after the session if it did switch you to evil. And it's not a nice evil. It's not a selfish evil. So, and what's that is you feel this sarcophagus try to go into your mind. And from the sarcophagus opens and there's a pair of arms.
Is that what we're looking for?
They look good to me.
Well, grab it and let's get out.
Yep, this is true.
Okay.
Can I zap us from here to...
You'd have to put one down,
Okay.
and then you'd have to stay here to regain that slot. But you are allowed to do that. Do you wish to take a long rest here? Put it down. So, like I said, that's the only power back. You got that as a 6th level, then you have to have a long rest to put another 6th level to actually use the spell.
Yeah.
So, do you wish to stay?
I won't do that without all of us concurring on that one. We could take a long rest, regain everything.
Let's go back to the amber room with the big guardian in it. He knows we're not there after his treasure, and he seems to be as good as guard as anybody else.
Alright.
I'm good with
So as you walk out, you notice there's a new door to your right. It was not there.
That wasn't never hard.
Trying to talk lopsided.
Yeah.
But there is the door looks very similar to the one that you just saw. There is another room. I was asking, it's like, do you care? It's like it's there.
I mean, our purpose here is done. I'd rather just stick to the direction we know and get out and go back.
We come this far.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the big room and rest? Downstairs or upstairs?
We just peek our head indoors, see what's in there.
I say we should go upstairs to where the guy was, man, because, you know, he seemed copacetic with us as long as we didn't touch his treasure.
I follow you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got him back upstairs to the amber hold.
No, so the upstairs.
Yeah.
So, alright. Not with the golem. You didn't go to the golem, did you?
The room next to the golem,
The one-
so we know
one-
that entire side is sealed.
Or do you go to the library? 'Cause logically speaking.
I mean, the library would be
Well,
nice
don't
and
forget
peaceful,
though
quiet.
that some of those spawn ran off from you guys. Those Revenants.
Only one.
Yeah, only one. So, but the library was the cleanest place here.
It had chairs.
had chairs, and it also had a secret passage to get to it.
Yeah.
So so is that where you want to go?
Yeah,
Okay.
to the library.
On to the books.
Okay. Do not reset anything.
Yep.
Because we don't know if you'll get a long rest. So, but you got to the library safely. I rolled. See, you got to the
My
library.
father-in-law had to go to the ER.
Hmm.
He's peeing blood.
compromised kidneys already, basically.